Hey guys, Big Geordie Geek here, and I've got another battle report for you from the Combat Patrol magazine collection. I'm actually in a bit of a mess at the minute. I've got a tournament on Saturday. Sunday. Today's Saturday. It's my birthday today, actually. But tomorrow I'm going to a tournament up at Gamers at Heart, my friendly local gaming store, tournament run by Leon, wonderful pal, and I'm going to take my Ultramarines, my Primaris Ultramarines, for the first time in a game. Should be interesting. And in fact, they make their debut here with a in the battle report because I couldn't be bothered to go get the Blood Ravens one out of the box. So anyway, here we go. Issue 3. Let's see what happens. No other models in this one, just a single Infernus Marine for you to enjoy. So here's the setup to get for the game. As you can see, we've got a single Infernus Marine in the bottom left-hand corner, and an infection site in every column, as it were. One at the top, one sort of two in the middle, one in the bottom right. So let's crack on. And I'm not going to be honest, I've not a lot of hope that this is going to be a particularly interesting report. The Infernus Marine then moves. He can move 1 square per turn, or he can run and sacrifice his shooting and move 2 squares. He can't move diagonally. It's got to be down horizontally or vertically, I guess. And that's the only movements he can make. So he goes up next to the small infestation site, not infection. Now, somehow I've not managed to get the dice in this shot, so that's scratch one for me being an idiot. Basically, he's firing his Pyre Blaster, his flamer weapon, which is a D6 hits weapon, so it automatically hits. And you roll just a dice to see how many shots he gets. And in this case, he gets 3 hits. So as I said, those hits automatically hit the infection site, and all 3 of those basically wounds the infection site and wipe it off the board, as it only had 2 wounds. And this particular infestation site didn't have any kind of save whatsoever. At this point, the remaining infestation sites then attack. They hit on a 6+, and in this case, one of them does manage to hit the Marine, which he's going to need to take a save for. The Infernus Marine here has a 3+ save, and he rolls a 4, so he prevents that wound from getting through. So, going into turn 2, the Infernus Marine then moves upwards towards the large infestation site. He then fires on it and gets a total of 4 hits. So from those 4 hits, he needs 4+ to wound the infestation site, and 2 of these do wound it. But this particular infestation site has a save, a 5+ save, but it fails to make any of those and is actually destroyed. So that is 2 for 2. At this point, I actually got to get a couple of photos, but he then did the remaining sites then attacked, but failed to do any damage, needing a 6. They didn't do any damage to him whatsoever. He then moves next to the armored infestation site and fires his Pyre Blaster, getting 3 hits on target. However, the armored infestation site has a toughness of 6. The Pyre Blaster has a strength of 5, so that means it's got a higher toughness than the strength of the weapon, which means he needs a 5+ to wound it. He only rolls 1 5, wounding it just once. However, the infestation site has a 4+ save, being armored, and manages to roll a 4 to remain unwounded. The infestation sites then attack the Marine and fail to score any hits. So going into turn 4, the Infernus Marine then shoots again, scoring 6 hits, of which 2 actually score wounds against the armored infestation site. The infestation site saves 1 of the wounds and is left with a single wound on it. The infestation sites then attack again and cause no hits against the Marine. They need 6s, remember? So, turn 5, and the Infernus Marine shoots his Pyre Blaster, hitting 4 times, of which 2 cause wounds on the infestation site. The infestation site saves 1 of those wounds, and the other gets through its armor, but it only had 1 wound left, so it is destroyed. The last remaining infestation site makes an attack against the Infernus Marine and fails to hit him. The Marine is now forced to run, so he moves down 1 square and across because he can't reach the infection site any other way. So he doesn't get to shoot this turn. The infestation site does get to shoot, but unfortunately misses its shot altogether. So that does nothing for it. So it's looking precarious for that infestation site. Our brave Infernus Marine moves next to the infestation site and fires his Pyre Blaster, gaining a total of 3 hits against it, all of which cause wounds against the infestation site. But unfortunately for the infestation site, it can't save any of those wounds. Having a 5+ armor save, it fails all of them, meaning the single Infernus Marine has purged this area clean of all Tyrannid infestation sites. Well, that was that. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not exactly the most engaging or interesting game, that particular one, but I mean, it's getting you used to the things like the, because you've got the different, if you've got the magazine, there are different strengths and toughnesses of the, well, toughnesses of the infestation site. So I suppose it's getting used to multiple different ones in a game. So it's not all a waste of time, but it's not exactly interesting right now. Now, I'm in a bit of a quandary because I've not been able to get hold of the next 2 issues, no matter how hard I've tried. I have spoken to Hachette, and they like what I'm doing, so they are sending me the first 6 issues, which I should have been sent ages ago, but we know they've had stock issues. That's in the post as of Monday coming. So I should have them, and we should be able to start eking out reports, but it's going to be a bit of a gap until I can get caught up. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them out on the week they hit the shops or what, but do our best. In the meantime, I am going to try and get a full-on proper actual Combat Patrol report out next week. I've just had a bunch of stuff pile up. But anyway, have fun, keep rolling the dice, and if you like what I'm doing, then like that smash button and see how it goes. Leave a comment, dislike, you know, all that usual stuff. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you all later.